Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. Just a very short one today, but today we're having a bit of a squiz at Darkest Dungeon 2. I have to do a big apology to the devs. I received this key 2 days before going into hospital, so I haven't been able to do any coverage, and we're doing a short stream today to do some coverage. I apologise if I breathe too much or anything like that. I only got out of hospital last night, and I'm still fighting what's going on. So, but looking very forward to playing this with you guys today. I'm going to begin a new journey. I have had a bit of a play, and again, for those of you, there will be a thank you to the devs for sending the key through. There will be a link below if you want to get yourself a copy as well. It is out in early access now, and you should be able to grab yourself a copy and play it as well. For those of you that aren't familiar with Darkest Dungeon, this is the follow-up to the original Darkest Dungeon, which is a roguelike RPG, but it's quite in your face and very dark and quite a difficult game. You are expected to lose people and to be unsuccessful quite a lot. So, hello, how you going, Kane? Last night I got out last night of hospital. Still got a long way to go, but I just wanted to get a little bit of, maybe an hour in of streaming today. So let's begin a new journey on Darkest Dungeon 2.
On and on, over and over, until the truth is laid bare, and you are finally free.
Okay, so we're starting a new game, so we're probably going to skip a majority of the tutorial stuff in this. As I said, Darkest Dungeon, turn-based combat. I love the fact that this one, the original one, you're kind of set in a town, and you built up the town, and you recruited people for your team and stuff. This one, you're actually traveling, so I won't give away too much of the storyline for those that haven't done it. This is our eternal flame, and at the moment it's burning at 100, which is good. Let's start moving through.
Forward now, into Oblivion's inky embrace.
Okay, so these are altars of hope. Every time you go into a new area and leave an inn, you'll come across an altar of hope. And in the altar of hope, you have the possibility to do many things. We have candles here, which is our primary. Basically, it's like our primary currency in regards to recruiting, upgrading, and all that type of stuff. So you really want to, while you're journeying through your maps and stuff, you really want to get as many candles as you possibly can. We've got the working fields, we've got the living city, the timeless wood, the intrepid coast. The working fields is...
To recall a thing is to make it real once more.
I just love that voiceover. Is where you can spend candles on different things such as combat items, trinkets, stagecoach items, and inn items as well. Let me just go back. Over at the timeless wood
is the hearth that warms the mind.
This follows, you can utilize this once you start unlocking memories and going through the storyline of your characters. The living city here. I'm pretty sure here we can unlock other characters as we move through. At the moment, I can't unlock any other characters because we're starting a new game. We're only just going through. That's the living city. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here.
Tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well.
And I'm going to purchase myself a couple of trinkets.
A welcome advancement in the
Christina.
science of survival.
How are you? What's that one? Random ally on turn start 33% armor. That's pretty good. So I'll show you what the trinkets do as we play through.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
Oh, Dead Ringer, that's pretty good. Apply on hit. If you miss them though, it applies a speed buff to them. Otherwise it applies daze, which is pretty good. No, I got out of hospital last night, Christina. Still got a long way to go. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so what else do we want to do? We want to spend some more candles, don't we? I think I'm gonna concentrate on trying to get some more trinkets.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
That's probably not very good for us, that one.
Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
Turn start 50%, that's pretty good. Grab a stagecoach item. An almanac, the tangle. In the tangle, plus 15% damage if we travel in the tangle, which is pretty good. I'll just grab a couple of combat items here. Restorative, that heals 33%. That's pretty good, actually. And combat item adds... Yeah, okay, cool. It gives plus 5 speed for 3 turns. Yeah, I will be getting lots of rest. Mate, I've just been in a hospital bed for a week. Unable to get out. If you don't call that rest... Oh, it's going mad. Going absolutely mad. All right, let's embark.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
If you don't call that rest, I don't know what is. No, it's... I'd have to agree, I reckon, Christina.
You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
Okay, let's sign this contract. Denial.
You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough.
And let's move into the world and into our first map. This stream, guys, will only be a very small one.
We spent long nights immersed in crumbling, worm-eaten volumes, plumbing the forbidden secrets of antiquity. The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
I feel terrible. I got three keys to 3 absolutely awesome games given to me a couple of days before I went into hospital while I was sick, so I couldn't record anything. And then I went to hospital, and then I haven't been able to do anything since then. So yeah, the food is horrible. It is so noisy. It's so undignified. Hospital is so, like, public hospital is so undignified. It's a crazy thing. All right, lovely. So we're going to put our team together, and I have it.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
I'm just going to throw these guys into here.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
And this is the team that we've got at the moment. We haven't unlocked other characters as of yet because we've just started a new game. But just to explain this a little bit, this is your team that you're taking into the map with you. We've got the man-at-arms up the top there. You'll see that it'll show you rank-wise the best position in the queue for them to be, which the man-at-arms is better in slot number 2 here, but I have a little system that I run when I use these. He can only target the 2 front rows, and sometimes the third row as well. We've got the Highwayman. He's better in the in either two of the middle rows. He can target the probably the last three rows, but the second is probably the best for him. So, all right, we have Audrey the Wanderer. She's actually pretty cool. She applies a lot of poison and stuff like that. You can see that her target is her best target is in the second row for the enemy, and her best place is in any of these areas. And then we have Paracelsus, and he's basically our plague doctor. He's our healer and stuff. So I use him mainly for healing. And when I'm building him up, I build him up primarily to focus a lot on healing and stuff. So, which is pretty cool. So you can see they get bonuses for you know, like if he's on one of the back ranks. They say his best spot is in number 2. I think her best spot is in. So you know, we haven't really got a frontline character per se, other than him. But he's better off in the second rank. So let's take these guys into our into the map. We're in the valley, the Timeless Wood.
Onward, and let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
Okay, so here we are. So we can steer this carriage. We can hit W to go forward, S to stop, left and right to move left and right, because there's piles of leaves and stuff on the ground. Sometimes when you run over those, you do get some little trinkets and stuff like that. There's a map down here, as you can see. This is going to give us just a really easy run to the inn, and we're probably going to end up doing a couple of these before we actually get into the map proper, where these maps here are actually full of branches, and you've got to decide which way you go and what the best way for your party is. In here we have our characters and our inventory here. Now we do have some trinkets that we can apply to these people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the Dead Ringer apply and hit a 15% daze. I'm going to give that to our man-at-arms. We're going to go across to our highwayman. Hi, Neri, how are you? This turn start one is actually better with her, because she has a really she has a +3 or a +2 speed. She normally ends up being the first to go, so we'll throw her on there. And then on Dismas we will throw. Oh no, right. Sorry, there he is right there. We'll throw that one on there. This one here, I'm just going to hold on to that for a sec, and then we're going to go into our stagecoach here. And I'm hoping that I have a slot to throw this. Well, we're not going through the tangle yet, so I don't have a slot for that. Thanks, Neri. Thank you. Getting there. Getting there. All right, so our flame's down to 76 already. You've got to watch that your flame doesn't burn out. When your flame burns out, then you start suffering, like getting yourself into a lot of trouble. So
the winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
I mean, you come across worse encounters.
The bulwark of your denial.
So you've got to be really, really careful. All right, so this is our battle. You guys know that I absolutely love turn-based battle. Just absolutely love it. Up in the top corner, we've got the order in which we will be doing battle. That goes from right to left, not from left to right as you would think. Just have a sip of water. Now, because this is the first time we've encountered all of these type of enemies, we don't actually know.
Analysis is the natural
it does.
prelude to action.
It carries through from when you've done. We know what skills these guys have, because they carry through.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
When you first come across an enemy for the first time, you don't have any idea on their skills or their stats or anything like that, other than their resistances. So, but once you've fought them a couple of times, you start unlocking and understanding what they do and how they work. So, yeah, I know, Kane. there's something about it. So, and this is our candle up here, and we don't want that to get to 0, because everybody starts to they start to go mad. Your characters basically start to go mad. So what we want to do is we probably want to take out the Widow first if we can. I don't like oversized swords, no. It's like wheels. All right. Let's start this battle. That was a relatively good hit. The animations, the sound, the whole ambience and atmosphere in these are absolutely incredible. So this is our Plague Doctor. He does have a heal. Its condition is blocked at the moment. I don't know why that condition is blocked. He takes 50% less damage from the next hit that he hit. Must be a debuff on him, probably from her. So what we've got here is I'm just going to put a debuff on him.
A slow dissection.
So he has blight on him for 4 turns now. Final Fantasy was just something that I don't know. It's all the bullshit in between, Kane. All the princessy bullshit in between. Okay, now we're going to do a duelist's advance here, and I am going to hit him again. Now that's swapped him over. It's advanced him across to here. He has a bleed on him at the moment now. Poison Dart gives 2 blight. I might just go straight for a hit there, I reckon. Okay, he's got blight on him now as well. So you'll see their stress levels here, and their stress levels go up. If their stress levels get to full, speaking of Princess and New Zelda's out, just release their stuff on PC. They'll never release their stuff on PC. So we're going to do some battlefield medicine, and we're going to do that on on him to get rid of that bleeding buff. All right, so let's have a look. Going to give us a 4 to 8. And take this guy out. He's a little bit too. Okay, I'm going to do hold the line now. That's going to bring these guys forward again. So what'll happen is he'll advance to here. He'll take his shot, and then he will basically be stuck there, and nobody will be able to move him out of the way. Hi, Spurk. Looks like a family reunion. You're a funny man. Alright, so that's relatively good. Okay, he's on death's door now, which means that there we go. with the riposte, we actually managed to kill him and do a death blow on him. Okay, right, so you have to excuse me, everybody, if I just stop every now and again. All right, so what we want to do is I want to do some poison dart, and I want to do them on her in the background there, because we need to start concentrating on her. That was a nice crit. Oh, that was a lovely crit. Okay, and we'll do a thrown dagger. We should be able to take her out now. Should be a death blow, and it is. Okay, perfect. I am going to heal. I am going to heal him and cure him of his wound there. Alright, lovely. This should we should be able to take this guy out now and give him a death blow.
Messy, but effective.
Got some currency there, which we will take all of, and we also got some skill points for everybody.
Are you shaken?
There is so much worse in store.
Which is really, really good. Let's see our flame's sitting at 64. But as I said, the first few levels are relatively easy, so... And we're at the inn already. Perfect. Just stirred.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
The artwork is so amazing in this game. So amazing. So basically now, at the end of every map, you end up at an inn. And an inn is where you get to rest, recover, and you know, use any items that you've got. Upgrade stagecoaches, all that type of stuff. But everybody here has a relationship, and they have conditions as well. So you can see that you get extra candles for doing this. She really wants to land the killing blow on 2 gaunts. Once she's achieved that in a map, we'll get +2 candles at the end, which is really, really good. We have relationships between everybody, which are really, really important, because the better their relationships as a team, the better they work together and the better buffs they have. If they have a bad relationship with somebody in the team, then you get debuffs and stuff from bad relationships and stuff. So got to keep that in mind. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in.
Be taught,
and
that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
we're going to spend our skill points now on upgrading some of these skills that we've got. Quite simple. I'm just going to go straight for the main ones that I use with these guys to upgrade. Might actually. I'm going to upgrade the pistol shot on this. Now these 5 points are to distribute between all of your characters, so I want your poison dart, because I like the idea of a 4 debuff. And then I want to upgrade your battlefield medicine, and I also want to upgrade your noxious blast. Okay. So we've given him 2 upgrades. Okay, beautiful. Next thing we want to do is go to the
next
Wainwright.
stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
I don't know what the next region we're doing is. When we're going into the Tangle. I think we're going into the Tangle next,
Bolt
actually.
it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
Yeah, we're going into the Tangle
The
next.
first of many forks in the road.
So,
Choose your path and ride out unbowed.
so going into the Tangle, if we put that buff on our
Spend what you
stagecoach,
can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
okay. So we've got different types of items in here. We have trinkets, which give buffs to our characters. You can purchase any of these trinkets. The more money you spend, obviously, the better trinkets you get. Some of them have a good buff, but they also have a debuff on them as well. This one here I always find to be pretty good. Apply on hit, 15% chance, and a 15% chance to apply, I think, defense on miss at any time. We want to have a look at that. Strength. So we'll apply weak on hit. There's a 15% chance to do that, and if we miss if we go to hit and we do a miss, then it'll give the enemy a 20% buff. I think we might save up for that. You have in items. In items are things you can only purchase at the inn, only use at the inn, and they help to give you buffs and stuff like that. So you can see a ceremonial drum gives us resistance until the next inn, and that's for one target. We've got a stitching kit which will heal. A whiskey. Got fire resistance. These food ones are usually pretty good. And then we've got combat items. Combat items are things that that you take into battle with you. I'm going to buy both of those. They'll help. They'll help give us keep our flame burning. You've always got to make sure the flame keeps burning. So. Yeah, that makes it hard, Kane. We might grab some of these as well. I think grab 4 of those would be okay. I might actually use some of these, I reckon. I might grab a couple. And I'll definitely grab a couple of those. Okay, beautiful. The first thing I want to do is I want to put the bandages in there. That's his combat item. As you can see, you can take one combat item as you go. If they did, then it would be an overly perfect game as opposed to a perfect game spec. Okay. With you, I am going to let you deal with the... Actually, do we have... She wants to kill 2 gaunts. He wants to visit a field hospital. He wants to visit a hero shrine. And he wants to enter the sprawl, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. Sometimes one of them wants to apply Glimmer of Hope. Okay. Next one there is we're going to throw on you. think we might throw... I'm going to throw that on you. And then on Barristan, we're going to throw that so that he can buff himself on there. Right, beautiful. Perfect. I wonder how they introduced that. Okay, so I'm going to give one to him. This will give him random buffs for the trip. You can see there that gives him plus 10 maximum health until the next inn. I think it adds 5% poison resistance, I think that is. And then it adds a quirk. It gives them a quirk. I'm not sure. Robust. There we go. That gave him the quirk of robust. All right. Next thing that we're going to do. Actually. Huh. Go. Might actually give him those instead, I think. New boats and other features coming out. Oh, is there boats coming out? That's cool. All right, beautiful. Okay, so our next step now is purely to select our route. Although I do have to throw the Eternal Flame in there. Okay, so we're going to go Tangle because we've got the buff for the Tangle.
Mud and rain, resignation and death. This land is truly barren.
So we're going to rest for the night, and then we're going to enter the Tangle. They do. So he's kind of a rogue. He's like a. They kind of do and they kind of don't. It's not like your normal classes. In the sense of, you know, one's not a rogue, one's not a, you know, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but we'll have a look in a sec. We'll go through it, Spurk. All right, so let's head into the Tangle. Now we've got a plus 15% damage buff going into the Tangle here.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Okay, so what you'll find here now, so our candle has been, our flame has been restored. So what you'll find now is different routes going to different things. We've got acacia supplies up there. We don't know what's up there. We've got a field hospital there, which is one of our characters. We can fulfill one of our characters' requirements there. We've got an unknown route going that way, but we want to head towards that candle and grab that candle if we can. So let's start moving.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
Okay, so this is our first encounter in the Tangle. So we kind of know who these guys are anyway. Our characters will slowly heal during their time on the stagecoach itself. So this guy's kind of this guy's kind of our he's like a field doctor, Spurk. He's a plague doctor, or she. It's actually a she, and she can do healing and stuff like that within our team when it's needed. She can also apply buffs and stuff like that. So I'm going to start by giving him a debuff for 6 turns. This is our man at arms. He's basically a tank. Hard hitting. And I think I might concentrate on taking this guy out first. This guy's kind of like a rogue. Spurk, he uses a blade, but he also uses ranged attacks as well. So I'm going to bring him forward. Take this guy. And we've got a bleed on there.
Agony by accumulation.
Okay, now I can't remember what items she has. She has a glimmer of hope. Right, so what I want to do is I want to poison. Probably really want to take this guy out, don't I? I might finish him off. And I think that, what was there? Yeah, we did it. She wanted to do the death blow on 2 gaunts. So we've achieved that. So we're going to get an extra 2 candles at the end of this trip, which is going to be really, really good. You need to use the healing salve on... No, actually, let's just take this guy out. We really need to start looking at taking her out. Okay, so she now has a combo debuff on her. So if we have anything that works with her, as you can see, that one there works with a combo debuff. That one there provides blind. So if I use that, and that'll be a combo, and that's applied blind to her, which gives her the opportunity, the chance to miss there. So that's really cool. So enemies are forced to attack her now if they are able. Huh. I haven't had that come through properly. I'm sorry that that I'm not as perky as I normally am. Right, so what we probably want to do is poison her. And because we had a combo, that worked a little bit better. He has riposte, which is really, really good. Let's give him a massive blow. We need to get rid of that bleeding. So I'm going to apply battlefield medicine to him. It should get rid of the bleeding. His stress is going up quite a lot because he has a debuff, which increases his stress every turn. I'm going to go healing salve, and I'm going to go tracking shot again, just to apply that debuff to her. Poison, which should be a combo. Man at arms. He's on death's door now. That was the death blow. That was caused
Victory
by.
supposes strategy. Press on.
That was applied. That was applied by the debuff he had on him. Straight into there. Let's do some battlefield medicine again, and you can finish it off.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Overall, that wasn't a bad fight. That one. Flawless victory. That was a pretty good fight. I was pretty happy with that as the first encounter on this map. Let's crash through these things. There we go. Try and crash through these because sometimes you do collect items. Okay, and here we are. We've come across a hoarder. So we get a candle from this guy, which is good. Excuse me. So you can see there he's given us a candle of hope for reaching him. We don't need any more of this stuff at the moment. Just peculiar with who we're fighting. I really do want to get this one for our man-at-arms. They're quite expensive trinkets, aren't they? Got cheaper trinkets down here, but they provide buffs and debuffs, so you got to be careful. So that's death, minus 10% death blow resistance, plus 15 resistance to... Sure what it is. Might buy that, I reckon. Should be able to apply that to him. Don't think we have anything else that we can. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else that we can do. Alright, cool. Thanks, Mr. Hoarder. Now we'll have a look at the map again. So we've done hers. We are going to visit a field hospital. So we're gonna do his as well. We won't get the plague doctor. We won't get her request done on this one. So we're going to head up towards the field hospital here. Got an unknown there and an unknown there. What we are going to end up doing is taking some damage. To the armor on our cart there. But so be it.
An elementary problem, is it not? If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Just going to try and smash these things up. There we go. So here's the field hospital.
Weeps for the fallen, and knows she will join them soon enough.
Lovely. So we can actually heal our characters and stuff here. We can actually, if they require it. We don't require it at the moment. He has dysentery. So I'm going to heal his dysentery, and I think she has dysentery as well.
We can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
That's handy. I didn't realize that they had dysentery. It's used up all of our money, but we've actually healed that, which is really, really good. Okay, cool. The other thing that we have done is we've also completed another task, which is Desmus wanted to visit a field hospital, so we're going to get 2 extra candles for that as well, which is good. Oh crap. Let's just stop and have a look at our map and figure out where we're going. Well, we have no choice but to go through to here, so it's quite a run to the inn, isn't it? We're going to have to seriously work out which way how we're going to approach it as we go. If we can find a tower, then we can scout if we want to, which is really cool. Alright, so off we go. Off we go. Trying to smash all of this stuff up. Oh, took a little bit of damage there. Going through a trap. Lost 1 armor on our stagecoach.
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
Ugh. All right, here we go. This is gonna be hard, but they encourage you. The whole idea of this game is you're gonna lose. It's so difficult that you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose a lot in the beginning. And as you build your characters up and stuff, more and more, then you'll lose less and less, if you know what I mean. So, Mortal Kombat music when they fight. So the generals keep... This is going to be a hard fight. But we're going to do it.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
Okay, so the foot soldiers, an arbalist and an arbalist. We know nothing about these guys yet.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Well, they're melee in the first 3. Takes minus 50% damage from the first hit at the moment.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Their bolts apply bleed, which is going to be a big problem. Where we start? Blinding gas on those guys there, I think. Increase their chance to miss, which didn't work. Okay. Duelist advance. So he took minus 50% damage. He's been dazed. Oof, they're going for her, aren't they? They're seriously going for her. Let's apply that daze debuff, the blight debuff. Yeah, they're trying. Yep, they're trying to kill her off. She is so not going to survive this.
A small foundation of trust.
We're going to have to use all their turns up for that. That was nice.
On to the next.
Excellent, excellent. So Blight took her down. So what we want to do is we want to apply as much Blight as we possibly can. So I'm going to put Blight on her. We're going to start kicking these guys' asses. Yep, they're definitely going for her. Oh, why do they want to kill her so much? She doesn't have blight on her. Damn.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Who's next? That foot soldier. That foot soldier's going to kill her. I'm going to apply blight to her. That's given a death blow anyway. He's going to attack her, which is going to be really dangerous. Give him some buffs. Oh, crap. Okay, so he's on death's door. Let's just smash this guy. Okay, Plague Doctor. Give her something. Try and keep her alive. Use Absinthe on her. Excellent. That allowed her to dodge. Beautiful. Hopefully that gives you... No, it doesn't. He's on death's door now. And Dismas should be able to take him out. Perfect. That was freaking tough. And we've still got to go. We've still got to move forward. I really feel like I'm going to lose her. Crap. Holy shit and crap. He's got to go. This guy has to go. Maybe try taking this guy out. Is this guy the boss? I don't know whether we're at the boss yet. Okay.
A slow dissection.
Right, cool.
An unavoidable end.
He's got a bleed on him now. What's he done? Preparing to use a powerful skill. Bloody hell. This guy has to go. He just has to go. These buffs that he's applying the whole time are horrendous. We're in a bad way. We're definitely in a bad way. See, every time he applies an armor buff, we only get half a hit. Got to take this guy out. So he's going to apply another buff. He's going to die soon, though. Oh, that was bad.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Oh, that was bad. Oh, stop with your buffs. She's going to go because they're attacking her. Oh, see, she would have gone if that had been the case. But I'm worried about this. See, he's at a riposte. Minus 75% damage from the next one. He's going to die next shot. Minus 75% freaking damage. You kidding me? I think our man-at-arms is going to go as well. How come that didn't work? Take him out. Oh no. No. Can use bandages on him at least. And we'll buff everybody. He's gone. And this guy here, preparing to use a powerful skill. He has riposte, which is really bad, and he's taking 50% less damage. Let's do a tracking shot on him. that healed him 20%, so... This is gonna hurt. Just that freaking riposte, I tell you.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
I think we're in a lot of strife here. A lot of strife. He's dazed now, that's good. Here's 2 to 5, 4 to 7. It's not going to help us at all. Nice. Oh, come on, we are so close.
Time to falter.
Oh shit, he's going to die next time. Oh no, Dismas is going to die.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
It's so hard to get him past death's door. He deserves that. That was tough. I think we're going to have to escape. I think that's enough. What do you reckon? I don't think there's any way that we're going to be able to kill this boss. Whew.
Recalculating one's odds is never a wasted endeavor.
That was a super close battle. Super close. Unbelievable. Phew. Got some good rewards from it. But man, we nearly lost everybody. So, there you go. But that's it, guys. I'm going to leave the stream here. Darkest Dungeon 2. What a magnificent, magnificent game. And you can see that we're in the first, basically, technically the first map and the very first part of the game. And you can see how difficult it is. So, really working out how you level your characters up and what you do. And as I said, they say at the start of the game, a window comes up and says, you are expected to fail in this game. You are expected to fail. So, yeah, a nice, tough game. If you haven't played Darkest Dungeon, there's pick up number 1 if you want to have a go. Pick up number 2 if you want to have a go. Number 2 sort of follows on from number 1, but magnificent. Absolutely love it. I just wanted to do a, mate, how you going, gaming? I just wanted to do a really quick stream today just to get something out, because I was kind of, I felt guilty for the developer and stuff to, because I received this, like I said, 2 days before I went into hospital. So we will continue this game. We will continue this again at some time. So I will, Christina. But thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry, gaming. I'll catch everybody later. Bye.